go get him again.
Welcome back to the Rubs Away channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Guerlain, and this is part of the Idéal lineup. This is the newest release. It's the 2024 release. I'm on time with this one. Well, I'm a little late, but I'm sure several influencers have hit this one up before me. This is L'Homme Idéal de Guerlain Parfum. The newest release, 2024. Fragflex sent me this to decant, and look at this. This is not a return, well, maybe, but it's sealed. It feels weird, actually, I'm gonna actually properly unbox this thing, but a new release on the channel. This is gonna get me some views, baby. Now, before we start with anything, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. I am a fragrance reviewer. If you're just stumbling upon me, I hit up women's fragrances, bargain bin fragrances, designer, niche, indie. I'm not bought, so I'm not part of the free bottle brigade. What is the free bottle brigade? It is fragrance reviewers that get free bottles. Gent Scents, Demi Rawling, Jeremy Fragrance, Stay Fresh Productions, the Redolescence. The list goes on and on of free bottles of people that are, look at those fragrance reviewers. They started doing, you know, a lot more Middle Eastern clone houses for some reason. Wonder why? The paychecks, they pay money. Niche brands just give you free bottles. Not enough. They want money. So you're going to see a lot more of that on their channels. I do not do clones. I've been emailed. I've been CC'd. I've been in emails of all of them with me in it with the same email. I'm getting the exact same stuff as them. I don't respond, they respond. I know exactly how much money they make on certain products. Armoff, Lataf, ooh, big money there. Okay, let's get back to this. Have you hit subscribe yet? If not, smash the like button. If you're already subscribed, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Much appreciated. Merci beaucoup to my diehards. Welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look at the note breakdown on this one. Very limited note breakdown. This lineup is based on Tonka Bean, Almond, based off the Tonka Bean. Guerlain does Tonka Bean crazily well. Case in point, if you haven't smelt the best Tonka Bean based fragrance of all time, Tonka Imperial, kind of discontinued. Guerlain never really discontinues fragrance. You can go to Paris and get the juice in your own little flacon. Discontinued at retail stores. Perhaps Tonka Imperial, will it return? Louis Vuitton Moët Hennessy, that owns Guerlain, likes to play those games with our hearts, with the brand of Guerlain. So just like Gourmand Cocaine came back in the L'Art et la Matière, don't fret too much. If there's a lot of love, it will, but I do have my backup bottle of it. Okay, so let's take a look at the note breakdown. Very simplistic. Amaretto in the top note. So are we going to get that cherry almond? We should. That's the DNA, but with a little boozy action in this one. We got in the mid, we got leather and patchouli. In the base, we got musk. So very simplistic note breakdown. I'm sure the Tonka Bean is going to be in there. Delphine Gelk is the nose behind this, the pen behind it, released in 2024. So let's delve into it. Let's unbox this one properly. Imagine that cellophane. I haven't done that in months. And I have my own proper unboxings that I have to do with a bunch of cellophane that I haven't even touched in months, actually, because I've been doing Fragflex haul this whole time. But this is not my bottle. It is going to get decanted for Fragflex, but at the same time I get a video out of it, so it's a kicker for me. And I get to sniff this one, so I don't have to blind buy it, even though I owned, I think, the whole line, close to the whole line of the Idéal. I don't own the platine version. And the eau de toilette, I don't have the original eau de toilette. So this looks like the eau de toilette as far as the bottle presentation goes. So let's delve into it. Let's take a look. I love the look of the juice inside. We're gonna put it on strip first, and then we'll put it on my skin next. Very good atomizer. Nope, can't smell it yet. Here we go. Oh yeah, yeah. This is a very solid line, by the way, from Guerlain. Yeah, it has that almond, little bit of that liquor vibe, the Amaretto, little cherry, little nutty, almond, syrupy actually. So yeah, not overly dense. What do I mean by that is that a lot of quote unquote boozy fragrances have that certain density to them. They're like very syrupy, I guess is a good word of saying it. This one doesn't feel that dense. A good fall winter fragrance, no doubt. And this line's pretty, oh, cherry pops off my skin. Not as much as this. Oh yeah, this is heavy on it. Yeah. Syrupy cherry liqueur from the Amaretto. It does give out that almond quality. And again, I'm sure tonka beans in there, knowing Guerlain. Even though not in the note breakdown, I can smell sweet, creamy. Again, it doesn't seem like it had a lot of flavor or a lot of color to it when I first put it on skin, but now it's really mellowing down. Like, I don't know, like with a lot of fragrances, you know, you got that initial pop, the colors, right? The cherry, the red, the almond, and the textures and things like that. And I got that initially, but then it just really mellowed down on my skin. I don't know if that's going to be an issue with performance, but yeah, it's good. I feel like other ones from the line have more personality. You know, the one that has plum in it. There's the, I believe it's Lane-House that has the spices, that has that red spice, that pimento. It has that initial color, that vibrancy to the fragrance. This is the, obviously the X factor is the Amaretto in here, which had a lot of pop off the top. That's a rhyme. But it's mellowing way smoother now on my skin, and that's like 2 minutes in on this video, so it's losing that pop. So leather, ooh, she's mild. She's mild. Yep. Nutty, creamy. It's more creamy than anything. It's more smooth than anything. So the appeal on this one is the balance and the smoothness of it. Think of, and this is a big jump, but think of the Idéal line on the smoothness of the darker scents, the DHIs and the DHP. They do have, of course, I'm not comparing them on performance or anything like that. I'm just talking about smoothness of everything kind of dances together in one certain rhythm. This has those facets. Not as great as DHP or DHI, not even in the same ball club, honestly. I'm a step down, but still very solid as a designer release. And I mean designer because this Idéal line is in more shops than the rest of the Guerlain lineup, right? This is way more available, right? More doors available to it. Yeah. It's good. And I tend to appreciate the Idéal line because the flankers keep the original DNA, which funny enough, I don't own the Eau de Toilette. but they stay true to the Ideal idea, but every single flanker goes in its own direction. Honestly, if we're looking at the EDP, the Intense, this, I don't know. I honestly, I have more, obviously, I have way more experience with the other two than this one for obvious reasons. I just unboxed this one, but I feel like those other ones have more of a pop, more of a distinction, I guess we would say. The Amaretto is there, but don't expect big boozy. Like I've had boozy fragrances, and then I've had fragrances that have boozy notes in them, and they're not even close. But yeah, yeah, it's not bad. A little bit of smokiness now coming through, just a little bit. I appreciate this flanker. I like it. It's not. I prefer the darker ideals than the like the ones that have more personality, right? The EDP, the Intense, and this. It'd be interesting to see with more time, more wearings, more sprays, how this one will go. Nonetheless, as far as initial impressions, bing, a solid flanker, a good idea on the original DNA. I should be getting the eau de toilette. You know, I think, which one did I unbox last time? I don't remember. It's probably above my head here, but I unboxed one and I said I was going to get the eau de toilette. I did get the Sport. I do have to unbox the Sport, but I should get the eau de toilette of L'Homme Idéal just to kind of get the whole idea. But yeah, a solid flanker, but I don't know. It doesn't have that wow factor. Missing it, but the quality is there. And that's very important in this designer game now versus the Jean-Paul Gaultiers, the Paco Rabannes, and the things that are popular these days with the kids. Perfume that's made like this, and you can smell that Delphine, you know, she knows what she's doing. And she probably has an infinite budget in regards to Guerlain. So, and of course, anything available to her. It's the quality's there, and that's big. That's mucho points for me as a fragrance reviewer. Is that blending's good, it works well. The DNA is a little different from the rest of the club. Yes, a little bit. But the thought process is the Amaretto large enough or big enough presence in this fragrance. And I mean, like, it's there, but it's good. It's good. So this one is available at fragflex.com, obviously. You can use my code TFG10. I do have a coupon code for 10% off site-wide. It's not just for this. You don't even have to buy this. You can buy whatever you want. And that code has no expiry as long as I decant for the site. Not sponsored. I have panned, if you're new to my channel, I have panned Fragflex. I've panned, go see my Royal Crown videos. I've panned $500 fragrances from Fragflex that were sent to me, and I just said, look. And that's the kind of fragrance reviewer I think you should have in your Rolodex, by the way. And this one is not major flowers, but respect to it. It's one of those, and this happens in a, you know, fragrance reviewers always giving out Skittles and rainbows on their channel, or either they're bashing it to get, you know, you to be like, oh, they're legit. They don't like certain things. It's okay to be like, it's good. There's a possibility that it could be a little better with more wearings, especially in the fall and winter, and wear it a little bit more. And this is unboxing. It's not quote unquote a review. My bottle looks like exactly your favorite influencer. Their bottle juice ends right where mine does. They call it a review. I call it an unboxing. So L'Homme Idéal Parfum de Guerlain, Delphine Gel, penned it. Not a bad addition. We'll see later on how good I like this one. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly, right? And again, talking about other influencers, you can disagree with me and I'll leave your comment up. Why? I don't care. Disagree. My comment section should look like base notes, fragrantica, whatever. I'm not going to censor you. You can pan this thing, you can love it, or you can be right in the middle like me and just be like, you know what? It's a good one. It's a good flanker. I see some really good things, but I also see a little bit of drawbacks in regards to, I wish there was more to it. That's one of my things that I feel like more punch to it. Give me that Amaretto and maybe a little more syrupy, a little more dense. For me personally, it's a little too quiet. It's very well presented, but at the same time, it classes the thing up, but the downfall is that I want some rough edges sometimes. And as always, a great report fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your Guerlain Idéal flanker wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.